What up, MadLads? Yo,
Last sit down of Luigi's Mansion.
started it literally Halloween, finished it literally Christmas.
That's why when people ask us to do longer games, that's why we don't do them. This game is like 6, 7, 8 hours long the way I'm playing it, and it took us 2 months. So yeah, that's the reason why.
To be fair, we had 1 week where we didn't do LPs.
Yeah.
And you had 1 week where you just didn't do any games, right? So it was like 6 sit-downs?
Yeah, I think it was like 6.
But still, that's a month and a half, so it's like... That's what Nier Automata would have been. It would have been like literally 3 months. Like, even if you skip stuff, you know?
Oh. My wife. Oh god, that face.
She is, she's cool. Why are all the TVs behind her messed up?
Because she's evil!
I thought it'd be like,
I know that there's a bunch of surveillance cameras, yeah, just all of them be Mario.
Just all on Mario, just nothing. That's a good use of a surveillance system, by the way. Just all on one spot.
Yeah, a million TVs that are...
I assume that's how they have it on, like, the Mona Lisa or whatever. Just, like, 50 cameras on, like, every angle possible on it. Ooh, what's that golden spider?
There's golden spiders and there's another one, golden rats, that appear pretty regularly. They really only give you like 5 gold bars, so I mean like each one is probably like 200 gold. Let's see. Maybe not even 200. Looks like
all this moolah.
Like 250 maybe.
By the way, it's just us two. There's no Parker, there's no Nick, there's no Ben, there's no Jordan, there's no Matt.
No
Wait,
one likes
Matt,
us anymore.
no Mike. Well, it is, what is
no
this?
Austin, no Ian. I know people have been requesting them for years now.
This is the, the last one before Christmas anyway, so.
How dare people have families?
You're gonna friggin' lose it. Question of the part. I mean, you'll be seeing this. You'll be seeing this after Christmas. How you doing? How was your Christmas? How's things? How's everything? What's the last game you played? How are things? How's things?
You know, actually, what game I've been playing, and I think I'm like 1 sit down from beating, the original Deus Ex PC, and it is a very fun game in ways. It's also horribly outdated. Hello. Yes, hello. I would like to, do that.
Yeah, I saw, like a speedrun for it, but that doesn't really, like, show much, because you just, you, like, skip the whole damn game.
Yeah, I've never watched a Deus Ex speedrun.
I mean, it's, like, less than an hour long, so I assume you just skip everything.
The game's not that long anyway. I would say, like, a casual playthrough, like, 10-15 hours for...
I like the meme guy, the guy with the sunglasses who's used for, like, pictures for everything, and he's always like, oh.
Oh, the main character?
Is that the main character?
Yeah, his name is JC. He's a funny character because he's just so, his delivery is so deadpan that he like creates unintentional black humor when there's like sort of a serious situation going on, and he's just so deadpan.
Wait, oh, there's voice acting in it.
Yeah, like basically everything's voice acted.
Wow. I did not know that. That game was like 2000 or something like that, so that's pretty impressive.
It was 1999 or 2000.
That's pretty impressive to have everything voice acted.
Another thing that's impressive is that the plot predicted the world.
A little bit spooked. Is that the only good Deus Ex game?
No, Human Revolution is also good. I think Mankind Divided is also decent. The problem with that game is that it was like pretty obviously supposed to be like part of another game that was going to come out, but then the game sold poorly, so they canned the sequel. So like it ends on a cliffhanger, and it definitely feels half finished.
Wait, is that the PS3 one? No.
Mankind Divided is the PS4 one. Human Revolution is the PS3 one.
Okay.
Human Revolution's a good game. I also played through that.
Well, they had one for the original Xbox as well, or is that just Deus Ex?
That's Deus Ex. Oh man, it's the bad one. It's the second one. I forget what it's called. Like something Invisible War. Maybe.
Oh, Invisible War. Yeah.
That one is the worst one by so much.
Huh. Gotta love that OG Xbox stuff.
And Human Revolution now, I didn't really know this until I actually played the original, but Human Revolution also, like, uses a lot of the plot and same, like, sort of plots that the first game does. So it feels a little bit less special to me now. Not that it's a bad game, it just, you know.
Yeah, there's a couple PC games that I do want to play. System Shock, I guess 2. I guess skip the first, I don't know. That one, Thief, I've heard is really good, like the first Thief. I think it's the first Thief. Vampire the Masquerade. People love that game.
I played through that game. That game's also not very long, just like, it's probably shorter than Deus Ex, but it's very good. Both Deus Ex and Vampire the Masquerade have very good writing in it.
I would literally consider playing Morrowind, but too long. People seem to like that one though, like a lot, and it seems to be like not a meme like Skyrim.
It's good. I don't think I ever finished it, but I probably put like 20 hours into it. It is definitely horribly outdated at this point. You'll probably have to play it with some sort of mod pack, which I don't know anything about.
Yeah. I mean, I know nothing about computers, so I would just find whatever Steam version there is. I'm not a pirate, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry I can't do that. What, do you just go to, like, LimeWire and just download the...
Yeah, LimeWire. Remember that.
You go to Pirate Bay, right? The joke is that's shut down, right?
I guess it is. Is it? I don't know.
Where do you even get, like, illegal stuff anymore? Like,
whenever I like very rarely torrent something, and it's mostly just something like, oh, I want to watch this series. Oh, it's not on Netflix. It's not on Hulu. Oh, the Blu-ray is like $100. Okay, I'll just torrent it. But I usually just Google thing plus torrent and then do some research as it goes.
I didn't know if there was like one major thing.
I use one website for Japanese things, but it doesn't have any stuff that you would probably care about at all.
Yeah. Well, like, and like games are much bigger too, you know, so.
Well, it depends. If you get like a 1080p rip of like a 50 episode series, it's
that'd be huge too.
Pretty huge.
I love like internet people who are like, my downloads, my torrents. I'm like, okay. Like, have fun with it. It's just so much work, you know what I mean? Especially for something like where like it might be available to stream for like less than $5 on like Amazon or PlayStation. I'm like, dude, that's so much work. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's so much work.
But I can also understand people. I can understand people being like, oh, I want to watch the new, I don't know, Star Wars Mandalorian Wars, or whatever it's called. Oh, I have to subscribe to Disney Plus. Once again, one more streaming service that I have to pay for. Okay, I'll just torrent it.
Yeah, I could see that. We have freaking...
And there's been statistics that pirating has been on the rise again. Like,
wow.
when Netflix was at its peak, like, pirating was at its lowest percentage in, like, ever. And then once everyone and their grandma wanted their own streaming service, everyone just got fed up and they're like, well, I'll just...
Dude, wait till you see everyone freak the crap out when... Oh, I like that, so you have to, like, bounce over it. Absolute rip. Wait till everyone freaks the crap out when The Office gets taken off Netflix. Because, get this, NBC has their own streaming thing.
Yay!
But, like, that's gonna be a really big deal.
Yeah, for some show that people have rewatched 1,000 times, can't try something new. It has to be Office reruns.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of people that desubscribe from Netflix, like, I guarantee it.
I mean, you can... I mean, I think Jacob has rewatched The Office, like, 2 or 3 times. Like, I've watched it once. I don't get it, why it's so popular.
It is the ultimate thing to have on in the background if you're doing something.
That could be any show.
But it is comfy for the most part. You gotta have something comfy on in the background. Question of the part: what's your show that you have on in the background while you're doing stuff. While you're, like, not really paying attention to it, but you're just kind of doing your thing.
Dude, I just want anything that dropped heart. That's the only reason.
I actually kind of miss that, because all I've been doing recently is, like, finding random movies, but, like, it's not the same as, like, a really long show. And, you know, it's... Oh, you know what? For me, for the longest time, it was Criminal Minds, which is actually a pretty good show. But you also don't have to, like... You know, it's procedural, so all you have to do is pay attention to the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. Because that's the only time that something major is going to happen to a major character, like, I'm leaving the team or whatever. Like, they're not going to, like... The middle part is all about, like, solving this one-off case, you know?
Remember that for watching any show. Just watch the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes.
There we go.
You'll get everything you need.
Dude, that show made me so mad, because I saw it had, like, 9 seasons, and I was like, yeah! And my favorite character was, the guy who plays Inigo Montoya on, Princess Bride. Only, obviously, like, 25 years older.
I know about Princess Bride.
And I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And, like, he was the main character, and then at the end of season 2, they, like, have him do this arc where he's like, I need to find myself. And I was like, oh, cool, can't wait to see him back. And he literally never comes back. And I'm like, oh.
Nice.
And the guy who replaced him's fine, but it's not the best character.
Oh, I did that entire room, and then I didn't get the key. I think I might have done that for the other room, too.
RIP!
I just wasn't paying attention. If anyone's frustrated...
Lads!
Everything is over.
What's happening here?
It's called janky physics. And we're done.
Oh! Does it fall, or do you have to go back up?
You do have to go back up, but the lasers aren't there anymore, so it's not scary.
Lasers equal scary, lads.
Ah, yes. Okay. Dog.
I don't understand how this physics work. I thought you have to step on the buttons or something.
No, it's just... You have to make this go up, and then it'll go up by itself.
So let me tell everyone on YouTube about my favorite new YouTube channel, and he's, like, relatively new, and he's just, like, kind of taking off at this point.
No.
Cool.
Was that a cone spider that just flew?
This game's based when we play it for LPs. Okay, so anyway, the channel's name is Dante Ravioli, and he pretty much just takes, like, mostly Resident Evil games and just does these, like, insane challenges, like, can you beat Resident Evil 2 using only the shotgun, only Leon's shotgun, or what's the minimum number of enemies you have to defeat in Resident Evil 4, or stuff like that. And it's really, it's a good channel. Dante Ravioli. And apparently, he was getting, like, literally, like, hundreds and, like, not really ever thousands of views on his videos, but then, like, he did this one video of, Trev, you know in RE4, Salazar, yeah, the short guy's right-hand man, the really hard one where you have to use the nitroglycerin on him and everything.
Yeah.
He defeated that boss only using a door, because he realized that when you hit enemies, it, like, with a door, it takes us, like, a small amount of damage. So then he literally, the absolute MadLad that he is, literally beat it only using a door. So he had to, like, do it, like, hundreds of times or whatever. And then it was posted on, like, all these, like, websites, like, I don't know, whatever, Kotaku, stuff like that. And all of a sudden he started, like, getting subscribers, and now he gets, like, thousands of views on his videos, which is really cool.
Nice.
He clearly cares and takes, like, a lot of time for each thing. And some of the stuff he does, I'm just like, why? Like, he was like, can I defeat Resident Evil 5 without firing a gun? And it's just like, where do you come up with this stuff? So yeah, it's Dante Ravioli, lads. That's essentially, this is my version of, like, rating him on Twitch, you know what I mean? Like, all 5 viewers. I actually want to do that sometime, just, like, have a stream where I have, like, 4 viewers, and just make sure it's, like, all you guys, like, the CIB crew, and then I'll, like, raid, like, I don't know, ZFG or something like that. There you go.
Yeah, like, they're gonna notice, or even mention.
Well, sometimes, I don't know if, almost all channels say that blah 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 is hosting right now, you know? So I'd be interested if they have like it set up where it's like it only shows up as a notification on screen if you have a certain amount of viewers, you know? Or hell, I'd even do it for Nick. We Scorchu is now hosting with 0 viewers. Thanks, Nick! It is crazy, like, how cool of a feature that is on Twitch. Like, it really, really can help, like, a smaller guy, you know?
Indeed.
Like, it's just really cool that, like, ZFG can be like, oh, check this channel out, here's 5,000 viewers. And yeah, like, probably 70-80% are just gonna drop right away. But, like, in that time, you have, like, 5 minutes to, like, convince the others to, like, follow you or whatever. And like I said, if you only get 1% of people there to follow you, that's still a lot of people. I like this change in camera. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like, it's pretty odd fight because it's like in this hallway and then they lock it off and then they have lasers going underneath your feet. And then the top-down camera. It's like basically the final thing you do before the final boss. You want to see Luigi put in 4 keys individually?
I hope so. Where's he pulled out of? Lads, where's he pull these keys out of? Oh, I just have to go unlock my door real quick.
I want a key that big. It weighs like 50 pounds.
It has like a big gem on top. Ah, yes, hold on. Let me show you my anime collection. And that's how you unlock it.
This is actually the door to my house. It's King Boo and you need 4 gem keys.
What if you lose a gem key? You just can never go home. Rip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Well. God, except for the part where she had to like turn herself, it was like as generic as possible.
I mean, this lady is pretty generic. Oh, she's ugly. Cause she's the villain, get it? Villains are always ugly.
Seems like a small room to have a boss fight in.
I mean, this... She just kind of exists, and then you fight her, and then it's like, oh, the thing you think is going to happen definitely happens. So you have to wonder why she could exist. At least it's not just King Boo is the final boss.
I heard Luigi!
This fight's pretty cool, though. It's kind of frustrating a little bit, but it's also neat.
Was Animal Crossing the first game to do that Nintendo thing where they speak but don't say real words? I feel like it was. No, Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, but that's not a Nintendo.
That's not Nintendo,
but
yeah.
I could definitely see it being, like, influencing Animal Crossing for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so the gimmick of this fight is that this thing summons 4 lasers, and you have to use Luigi to knock them off one at a time. It's not necessary to do all of them all at once, so you kind of have to multitask. But the more that you have off, the easier it is to catch, what's her face? Hey.
I bet King Boo's gonna have 1,000. Force cycle incoming? Lady, why are you so mean?
Ha 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 ha. I do wish that this part was a little bit more interesting.
Why doesn't she just put all 4 of them on at once? Huh?
Eh.
What do you mean?
It gets a little bit more complicated now because you see like water is flooding the basement. So if you're not paying attention,
Move.
yes, this sucks actually. Don't want to get hurt. Okay, lady, attack me.
I'd like to see the speedrun on this, honestly. Like, being able to do it with, like, maybe not even using Luigi would be pretty crazy.
There's probably some thing where you don't even need to deactivate the barriers. Like, you might be able to trap her against, like, a wall or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Whoop.
Now she's thinking with lasers.
I also think you can also 3-turn or 3-cycle her if you really held on to her for a while before doing the slams.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, what happened to me?
That was weird. Huh.
What was weird?
That he came up here.
Yeah, he probably got water doused while I wasn't paying attention.
Stinks that you're in the middle of that one.
Yeah, if I was actually paying attention to which ones I need to do, I probably wouldn't have been in that situation. But whatever.
Yeah, I'll say this is a pretty interesting boss fight. Definitely different.
I think it's a little bit too long. Alright, give me.
Hey, doll.
No. And it's obviously that our AI is also like programmed to go to the nearest barrier like as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's right, girl. Yeet!
It's over. Now she's pretty.
Get it?
No.
Yeah, IDG. I. Alright, so that's the end of the game. It's all over.
Yeah, look at that. It's Mario.
Mario! Mario. Who's this guy?
Oh yeah! Yeah! Way to go!
The triumphant return.
Come on! This way! This way!
Excuse me, brothers.
Now that Mario is not trapped, he's taking charge.
Oh yeah! Come on! Mario? Oh, okay.
Right.
Here we go, lads. Oh. Why, yes, I am.
Oh, is that how it's saying that it's like the end of the game?
Uh-oh, something happened to Egad.
Mario, why you just got captured? Why are you like running back and forth?
Because he's the hero. Look at him. He's so much faster than us. He's so much more courageous, handsome.
Mario is Chad. Chadio.
I think this part is pretty cool. Look at him. He just jumps over that. Look at dumb Luigi. He's just like, I have to be a scaredy cat.
Yeah, Mario has no fear. It should be like it should be like FF7, and you just have to go up like 50 flights.
Very epic.
And the whole time Mario's like, "Hey, hey!" Here we go. Is this on top of it?
Yeah, this entire end area is. It just gives me the biggest Ghostbusters 1 vibe.
Yeah.
Especially, you'll see like a camera angle that kind of like pans from the bottom to the top of the sky. And it's like, well, it was Ghostbusters. Look at him. I wish I could do that. Why is Mario so cool? Why am I so lame?
Luigi's whole point is that he can freaking jump high!
Not in the Luigi's Mansion universe. He's a little wiener. We have to do it the baby way. Although if I was doing this, I would be literally terrified.
Luigi. Can I have that huge stone in Boo's head, please?
Literally a like meter in diameter diamond.
Way more than that. It's friggin' huge.
Yeah, I guess 10 feet.
Luigi, come on.
What? I wanted to do it.
Please, help, Luigi.
I actually didn't even know that was a thing.
Hey,
did it.
babe.
Yes.
Whoa, Luigi. Whoa, Luigi!
By the way, you never played Mario Odyssey, but at the end of Mario Odyssey, both Mario and Bowser get friend-zoned hard by Peach.
So good, dude. Peach is her own woman. Ahem.
I'm King Boo, I'm mad. Let me talk about it.
So I love when games are just like, here's the boss, here's the final boss. Like I know you saw him before, like very briefly in a scene. It's not quite like
Yeah, you see him at the beginning.
what's the final boss in Final Fantasy 9? I forget its name. No, not Necron. Whatever, but the final boss in FF9 you literally meet and then he's like, where you shall fight. It's almost like Ultimecia, except for they mention Ultimecia and then you meet her.
Yeah, at least like you know how like grand of a threat she is. So this is something that is pretty disappointing to me for this boss. I think this boss would have been so cool since Mario was free for like 5 seconds. If you fought the boss with Mario, like him helping you, I think that would be the coolest thing in the world. And I was like, oh man, is this gonna be the Mario and Luigi team up? And I was so excited. I was like, oh, he just got captured again. But I think they really missed out because he was free, and then he just gets captured again.
Here I come!
I still think this boss is pretty cool. I also think it's sort of a thing with all these bosses that I think it just goes on for a little bit too long. And like the first phase and the second phase are super easy.
I love that slow motion.
It's also one of those bosses, you know the trope of, oh, if they just didn't do this one attack, they would be literally invulnerable.
Yeah.
But then they do the one attack.
Oh, is he gonna, like, come in close and be like, hey!
Yeah, that's it. It's actually even lamer than that.
Or he comes in and gets so tired, he's like,
Nope, he throws a thing that has bomb.
oh, come on.
What? No!
What the hell?
What just happened? Now I have to wait here for another 10 years.
Or you have to get it in his mouth, right?
Yeah, I mean, I must have just hit his upper lip, which is so rude. Alright, just use that move. Right now. No, you piece of garbage.
What if he just never did a move?
That'd be cool. Just a soft lock.
He just sits there. Ha! Ha!
An even more frustrating soft lock where it's just like, he just never does the bomb move again.
That's a hell of a soft lock.
Alright, I have to be very careful with the aiming, I guess.
Focusing. Hey, using my own bombs against me?
Boom! You know, when I was fought this boss the first time, I didn't...
Oh, it doesn't have life. That's neat.
Yeah, it doesn't have any life. It's 3 phases. So you have to do those 3 hits, because the first time that I fought this boss, I didn't realize you could do those additional hits. So I had to do it like 3 times to get to the second phase. I was like, come on. This boss is so boring.
Why we got 2 King Boos?
There's 2 King Boos because it makes it actually interesting. Sort of. Dang.
How are you even gonna stop this?
Dang.
You had to move 1 inch.
Whoa!
See, there we go. I don't even know if it was supposed to do that.
I've never seen it go.
Yeah, the physics literally took over. Can you tell which one's real, or are they both real?
It's the one that has like shining eyes at the beginning. Now there is one move that they're about to do that is actually pretty annoying.
This?
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it's the one that shows up and like you can see its eyes. Is the one right? Thank God that actually counted.
Boom, wrecked!
You get that thing out of here. What the? What is happening? No, 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 no. Okay. I was a little worried.
Oh, I thought you literally were supposed to, like, break through, like, the ceiling for some reason.
That's also something that I thought you had to do, but no.
That, like, it would end when you, like, fell or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. King Boo, please.
Now this is Ghostbusters. You know about that magnetic field that lifts trees by their roots from the soil but doesn't lift Luigi?
Based. I am
can you
Zool!
Can you guess what's happening now? 3! Wow. But 4-minute timer, which is actually scary. It's kind of hard to see which one's the actual safe one because everything is sort of purple.
Damn.
Yeah, this one is a troll.
It's actually pretty damn hard. Like, I'm like, how can a kid do this?
I think there's a lot of points in this game where I'm like, how do kids figure this out? But then also, I play games that I played as a kid now, and I'm like, how did I do this as a kid? So I think just we give too little credit to kids.
That's fine. They don't need that credit.
I mean, kids now just have to catch a span of a goldfish. They're just like instantly like, oh, look it up. I'm a boomer.
Boomers, baby! It's getting closer. What if they just don't give you a chance?
Nice. What if I die?
Gotta tell you, it'd be pretty epic.
It would be epic. I think they're doing the bomb move. That's what. No. No! Okay. Thank you.
Epic for the win!
I thought I was screwed. I'm sure that it does the bomb move like before that 4-minute timer, but I have no idea.
And time.
We did it.
And time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like speedrun things. I bet you get hit during some of those moves, so it like goes on faster.
Yeah, it looked like that. Like when you got hit, it was like and it moved on to the next thing.
Yeah. So it's probably. I think you can spawn hearts by. Like when it uses its
Give me that.
Yeah, when it uses its bomb move and then it spawns other things, I think those drop hearts occasionally. So I bet it's actually pretty interesting.
Luigi being a weirdo in the background. Hey, on your way out, Luigi, don't forget that huge gem right next to you.
No, so. I can't believe Luigi died.
Wow, Nintendo's gotten dark over the years.
Convenient.
Hey, dog, have you seen that huge gem? Thanks.
Hello. Okay.
Hello, waifu.
Peach is not a waifu.
Yeah, she does kind of suck, doesn't
She
she?
does suck. Peach sucks.
There's waifu. Haba haba.
Way to go, bro.
Did you say thanks, bro?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Gib. We've got
Oh.
to have.
Now this next part, I really don't understand. Yeah, all it goes to escape. Okay, who cares? But then this happens. The gem just disappears, and I don't understand why. I guess it's just showing that King Boo might return someday. I mean, they do allude to that statue over there. That's all I can think of. Friendship.
That's pretty good. So they're gonna rebuild the mansion.
Yeah, so I guess money does actually play a role in the ending.
Did you have enough?
We could see all this stuff. Or I could skip the credits.
But look how epic this is!
Look how much soul it has.
Soul versus soulless. Last of Us 2, soulless. That, soul. Figure it out, lads.
Last of Us 1 or 2, neither of them have soul. Why do you like Last of Us so much?
I like the first game.
Why does everyone like Last of Us so much?
It's got a good story. I do not like the gameplay
What?
at
It
all.
does not have a good story. It has good characters and good...
That's fine.
It has good characters. It has good voice acting. It has good, like, motion capture. What does the story do? It's just...
I like the
zombies.
I like the spore part of it.
I think the only thing that's interesting about Last of Us is that it actually goes through like different seasons. That's like the only
Yeah.
thing that's cool about it.
It's got good settings too. Whatever. Deal with it. I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. Oh, is that?
It's my little tiny rank C one, so I don't know
Boo!
how big it gets. I really don't care.
Boo!
So, rank C. I bet you get a lot of money for doing the booze, which I'm still not sure what they actually do, but it doesn't matter.
Can Mario and Company, like, add an addition onto my house? Because they built that pretty quick.
Bye-bye.
Look at those PS1 trees right there, lads.
Those trees look way better than Pokemon Sword and Shield's trees by a million. I think the trees have soul.
What is that the new meme? Whenever anything, it just has soul. I think Bubsy 3D has soul. You can't like, unless it's like literally like something churned out like a Disney thing, you can't deny it. It can be really bad and you can be like, it has soul. It has soul.
Goodbye, everybody.
Guess what? We'll see you next time for more CIBLPs. That's the end of Luigi's Mansion 3. And, by the way, subscribe. And, like...
I don't like this ironic shilling.
And comment. Don't subscribe. We don't care. Just drop your...
It's just that Spencer's done this twice in a row now. I don't like it.
I did it for the lulz. Don't actually subscribe. That'd be ridiculous. Can you
Actually,
imagine?
if you're subscribed, please unsubscribe.
See you next time. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.